What is knowledge management for intangible tacit assets? Intangible tacit assets can include computerized information, such as software and databases, innovative property, such as scientific and non-scientific research and development, copyrights, designs, and trademarks, and economic competencies, including brand equity, firm-specific capital, networks, joining people and institutions, organizational know-how that increases enterprise efficiency, and aspects of advertising and marketing. Knowledge management attempts to address intangibles through coding and categorization. However, the tacit knowledge of people within the organization that falls within economic competencies is often neglected, as it is difficult to transfer using methods of software, databases, documents, codes, or categorization.
Knowledge management's importance to EY. In the mid-90s, EY implemented a knowledge management system that was greatly innovative for the time. As such, substantial progress into knowledge management of the organization was made. However, significant challenges remained. In particular, technology's ability to capture and support consulting knowledge quickly and accurately. Tacit knowledge related to relationships, personality, or know-how isn't captured. Consultants can find it difficult and time-consuming to pursue knowledge from highly structured systems or documents. Information captured in published systems and documents is only conceptual. Therefore, more innovation from consultants is required to execute projects. Significant investment was required for technology infrastructure, systems development, training, and implementation. Despite all this, through the implementation of this knowledge management system, EY's revenue increased by 44% in 1995.
So what is the problem that EY is facing? The current knowledge management and sharing of solution information globally at EY is limiting the performance of the company. The database is laborious to use and time-consuming to update. There is a little incentive to share and input knowledge, along with significant confidentiality issues of a traditional written database. Research shows that the failure rate of knowledge management projects is about 50%. The main reason for this statistic is where individual actions are not coordinated, community members may choose to stay idle and hoard information. This can be attributed to the constraints of hierarchy, age, or gender differences, along with simply lack of time, trust, and motivation. Knowledge assets that only exist in an employee's mind are difficult to capture and can be quickly outdated or lost from the organization with employee turnover. This inefficient system is hindering the exchange of important information and ideas between global network of EY offices. EY needs to find a way to overcome this prominent barrier to cross-cultural communication and knowledge sharing globally within the company.
So what is the solution to EY's knowledge management problem? It has been shown that if knowledge management networks take the form of loose cooperation with other individuals and informal networking within an organization, it can represent significant sources of new knowledge and innovation. Our knowledge sharing management system focuses on people, improving organizational know-how and sharing of tacit knowledge. Research has shown effective management of knowledge requires hybrid solutions of people, technology, and systems. As such, our proposed system also aims to build upon the existing knowledge management of infrastructure within EY. EY needs to move beyond information management by engaging with the organization's culture and encouraging individuals to interact. Transfer of tacit knowledge will be achieved through engendering involvement, trust, and openness among employees. As such, we have developed a socialized structure for one-to-one relationships that will enable uninhibited contact between global teams, better understanding of cultural backgrounds, encourage information and ideas to flow more freely within EY. Individuals will be paired based on two key factors, their team and personal drivers, thus eliminating social constraints and encouraging trusting relationships. Information is transferred primarily through discussion, resulting in quick answers and social interactions, again overcoming trust, time, and motivational barriers. For example, Will is a new member of the EY advisory team in Sydney. He meets with his counsellor to discuss his career goals and personal drivers. Will is passionate about martial arts and has taken up karate. Will is then connected with Chan, who is a black belt from the Hong Kong advisory team. Sometime later, Will is working on an international merger. He needs some information about offshore tax in Hong Kong, so he contacts Chan to see if he can offer any insight. While Chan doesn't know, he mentions it to a colleague who is a friend in the tax team and has just finished a similar project. He is able to provide Will with the insight needed quickly and accurately.
There are other benefits for EY to gain from this system too. This tool is extremely important in an organization as it yields a wide range of benefits, not just related to knowledge management. There are several values that our idea will provide to Ernst & Young, such as it allows better business performance and more innovation. A survey by Cranfield shows that 89% of respondents perceive knowledge as the key to business power. It is a competitive advantage, particularly in professional services. A case study of PricewaterhouseCoopers shows employee knowledge was 47% of respondents' first factor in which they base their competitive advantage upon. It lowers the effects of geographic locations and team separation, resulting in the enhancement of cross-cultural relationships. It ensures quality and may even increase revenue through efficiency of the knowledge management process. The sharing of information through a personal network system, which will allow for the exchange of tacit knowledge and significant personal experiences. Lower confidentiality issues for Ernst & Young, given that the system will rely on employees' personal integrity and disclosure. The lowering of mass questions that are randomly sent to all Ernst & Young employees on a daily basis. The use of existing or free services such as Yammer, Skype, human resources, and knowledge management teams. Furthermore, studies have shown that a better and purposeful sharing of knowledge translates into accelerated individual and organizational learning. The costs that the implementation of our idea will require are mainly related to additional work for human resources and knowledge management teams, countered by the use of free or existing infrastructure. To measure the effectiveness of the new system, variables analyzing interaction success will be added to employees' performance metrics and will be reviewed annually. Furthermore, employees' interactions on Yammer and email exchange will be regularly monitored.
To execute EY's global approach of faster and more efficient sharing of ideas, existing infrastructure, resource, and individual goals will be adapted for the new strategic networking program. Human resources will provide team, location, role, experience, and typology test data on participants. The knowledge management team will adopt a new approach to the knowledge contained by EY that includes intangible assets held within its staff. They will monitor the success of the new socialized approach, analyzing feedback metrics from participants and monitoring online activities. Annual knowledge exchange workshops will be scheduled for projects to benefit from in-person meetings. Interaction with international colleagues will be added to a participant's performance metrics. Annual performance reviews will assess the relationship built, knowledge shared, and experiences gained through the interactions. When consultants have successfully shared knowledge through the program, EY will provide professional recognition, such as promotion or salary.
Through strategic pairing of employees across EY locations, based on teams and their personal drivers, tapping into existing knowledge management and human resource metric infrastructure, EY can increase knowledge and sharing of the organization's intangible assets, generating better solutions for its clients and aligning itself with their 2020 vision of a $50 billion revenue target. Thank you.